So our special focus tonight, well, no sign of a breakthrough to the current logjam. Is Parliament letting down India? Are our politicians letting India down, or is this their democratic right? Is this the way to actually press for what the opposition says they have to do this because of an obdurate government? Well, joining me now, the left, right and centre of it, from the centre, Mr. V. Narayanasamy, Minister of State in the Prime Minister's office. I'm also joined by Kirti Azad, BJP MP, and Brinda Karat of the left. Thank you all very much for joining me tonight. Mr. Narayanasamy, as the Minister of State in the PMO, what would you tell India today? Because really the whole question is, as people watch dismayed at what's going on in Parliament, the onus is on the government to try to resolve this.
No, I agree with you, because the onus is on the government. Equally, the opposition is also responsible for running the government. By opposition stalling the House, it is paining me, because when the government is willing to discuss all the issues, they were telling that you have to discuss in a particular format. In fact, from our side, we made it very clear. In fact, today the Honorable Finance Minister called a meeting of all party leaders. In that, he told them, he had the views of the leaders of various political parties, and he said that after discussing with the Honorable Prime Minister, he will come back. And I am confident that the solution will be worked out, the logjam will be removed, and tomorrow I feel that the House will run as normal as possible.
You, Mr. Kirti Azad, Mr. Narayanasamy saying he's confident that something will be worked out soon. Is the BJP that confident?
No, I don't think so, because it's been 6 days we haven't had Parliament. We had very important issues to be discussing on. One was the black money in foreign accounts, the other was the rising prices. It was all decided that will be discussed. And it seems it's a plan designed by the government to keep on throwing issues and not let the Parliament run, because they have a very important election and they know they're going to be exposed completely in this Parliament. There are important bills that have to come in. You have the Lokpal bill that has to be introduced. We are working really hard on it, I being one of the members there. And it seems that it's the government which is not interested. You find their MPs running into the well, and you don't expect that from the ruling coalition, that you'll have people coming in and disrupting the Parliament.
Ms. Karat, if I can bring you in, the left yes, and the right unwillingly or in some way united in their opposition to multi-brand retail, opening it up to FDI. But the point is, of course, that for this session, you're not a Rajya Sabha MP anymore. But as you watch what's going on, do you get that sense as well, that do you feel that this is the only way the opposition can protest? Or do you feel that there is an element of fatigue, an element of really disillusionment when we watch what's happening in Parliament right now?
Well, I can understand if there is disillusionment, but the question is disillusionment against whom and disillusionment created by whom. And Mr. Narayanaswamy's statement that he is confident that Parliament will function tomorrow, I think we should take that at face value and hope that that will be the case. Today in the all-party meeting, all the parties had said if the government rolls back this decision of FDI and retail, puts it on hold, puts it in whatever the phrases they want to use is, if they just take back that decision, which they really should, then there's absolutely no reason why Parliament should not function. So if Mr. Narayanaswamy is a Parliamentary Affairs Minister, is expressing confidence, I'm really glad about it, and I hope that they will take the spirit of what everybody in that all-party meeting said. Each and every party said one thing: please take back your decision.
But it's interesting, Brinda Karat, because you said if all the government does is roll back. Now, that really would be a huge step for the government. And in fact, Mr. Narayanasamy, if I can bring you in here, again, an interesting contradiction. Pranab Mukherjee told the all-party meeting that I will take this proposal made for a rollback to the Prime Minister and the Cabinet. And within a few hours, we heard the Prime Minister at Youth Congress meet saying there's no question of a rollback. So in a way, the charge would be that the government announces these decisions unilaterally outside. So what is the point of this all-party meeting? The decision is already made.
No, actually, the Prime Minister made the position clear as far as the government policy is concerned. But it is the duty of the government in the Parliament and outside the Parliament to get the views of the opposition parties. In fact, it is paining me when my dear colleague Kirti Azad has been referring that the government is running away from the discussion. We would like to discuss every issue in the parliament. The government is ready. In fact, on the price rise, we agreed to discuss the issue. In fact, Monday it has to be started. Then black money, we agreed for an adjournment motion, which has been agreed by all political parties.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. NDTV.com/apps.